matter the weather, Alexandria Emergency Hospital is always here for you. Rain or shine, our doors are open 24/7 to provide the care you and your loved ones need fast. Every second counts, and Alexandria Emergency Hospital is here to help you through any storm.
In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey, good morning, everybody. You can see here on Toledo Bend camera that we do have a storm out there in Texas and a lot of birds. Let me show you here what I'm talking about right there. It's kind of the outline of that storm that is out in Texas right now. We've seen a few of those in our area this morning, and you can see on the Alexandria camera that we're getting some vertical development to these clouds. This right here is just that look that we're going to get rain today, and I'm not just doing that where I'm like Bill Paxton and Twister holding my finger up and sniffing the dirt and all that. I've looked at other things, but that look right there shows me we've got some showers and storms going later on today. And not for some, not terribly later on in the day. There comes some storms out of Texas. I think that comes through later this afternoon, but you can see a couple of special weather statements. There's the storm we're seeing out in Texas right now. And let's go in closer, take a look at the radar, and I'll show you what we have going on here locally. There you go. We have showers and thunderstorms that have popped up this morning. Let me go back an hour. That's good. We had that one down near LeCount. A couple of sprinkles out there, maybe a burst of heavier rain there just west of town, out Twin Bridges Road, and then showers, a few thunderstorms out here in Texas. Again, that's what we're seeing on the radar this morning, on the camera this morning, and on the radar this morning. So we'll see more storms popping up through the day, and I think some of that rain could get kind of heavy. Rain in Clearwater this morning. See, we're getting some rainfall in the area now, and I think we're going to see more of that as we get later into the day. 82 degrees at 9 o'clock. Mid 80s, low 80s, pretty much statewide. Yesterday morning, we had that effective cold front from that cluster of storms move through. That's what kept us dry yesterday. And I was thinking, I don't want to say worried, I was concerned with the forecast that was going to happen. We took rain chances down to 60%. In retrospect, I should have taken them down to like 2%. So here is what we have on future wind gusts today. And you can see that it's all going to be dependent on these storms as they pop up and you get those gusts of wind around those storms. There comes our cluster in from the west, out from Texas, and that's going to bring us some gusty winds as well. So yes, that's our main issue today, gusty winds, scattered storms early, becoming more numerous throughout the day, and that's going to hold our highs. Now, it's not going to take much. We get a burst of sunshine for an hour, we may exceed these highs, but I think mid, maybe upper 80s, and after that, we start to fill in with these showers and storms. Now, the HRRR model yesterday nailed it. It nailed the weakening storms coming through. And then actually it was great about not showing anything redeveloping in the afternoon. So here's what we have on this model today. By 2 p.m., some scattered showers and storms popping up. More stuff coming out of Texas here, but we're going to get many storms out in front of this because dew points today are in the mid-70s. Yesterday, after that cluster of storms, we were in the mid-60s on the dew points. That means less instability, and that's why we didn't see storms. And now we start the waves of storms. So tomorrow we get the early day storms, and I think we're going to get multiple waves once again, and then we're reloading it again for Thursday. So I'll show you why that's happening now and why I'm much more confident in what we have going on. You can see we still had that little bump of a ridge overhead, and as we go into the future here, what we're going to see is this little dip. It's not a crazy strong piece of jet energy, but that little dip right there this time of year is going to be plenty to keep showers and storms rolling for the next few days, and I think beyond that we keep this going because that thing's just going to kind of hang out in Texas. Now for today, marginal risk for severe storms, it's going to be gusty wind as your main threat. There is effectively no wind shear out there in the low level, so we're not going to see a big tornado threat, really not even much of a tornado threat at all. Tomorrow they take the severe threat out. I think we'll end up with a marginal risk with these storms and that instability in place, and we're also going to see plenty of showers and storms that are going to continue in through Monday. 1 to 3 inches of rainfall still likely. Some areas are going to see more than that, and your 7-day forecast shows quite a few chances of rain out there. I think each day most of us do see rain. It doesn't mean it's going to rain all day. We've been through this. High rain chances. That does not necessarily mean you'll see crazy heavy amounts. It doesn't mean it's going to rain all day. It just means you're going to see rain on that day, most likely 80% chance today, 70 tomorrow, and nothing below 60% through Monday. Now, the future is looking a little better because I think you're still going to want this rain to go away at some point. So it looks pretty warm, nothing crazy. June 18th to the 24th, we're probably going to see highs low to mid 90s, and we'll keep some scattered storms, but I think we transition from 60 to 80% chances back to 30 to 40% chances. One more note, I just posted about this because I am not, I am a space weather dork. I love astronomy and things like that, but I'm not the kind, this I know about, weather I know about, but I like to post articles when it comes to things like the strawberry moon tonight. So assuming we clear out, we're going to see a very low, the moon's going to be very low on the horizon. It's going to look really big. So I want you to get out and take pictures and send them in on all that stuff and everything. It's going to be pretty awesome. I love it. When that moon's just freshly rising on the horizon, it's cool. And the way I understand that, it's going to be kind of just riding low along the horizon tonight. And we're going to get a pretty neat view of that as we head through the evening. Rises at 8:09 p.m. No, I wouldn't water the plants in Gina. I think you're good. I think it's going to rain today. Wait until 5. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. Yes, the audio is better. I am so thankful that it was one little piece of equipment. We got that set up and we are good to go for the future now. And if we have another problem, now I know what fixes it. So yeah, it's all about learning, trial and error and all that. And we have figured it out. I am going to get out of here for today. If we get a warning later on that's significant, I will jump back on. But for now, I'm going to step on out of here, go print some t-shirts, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Hopefully no warnings for us.